The thing that I want people to think about is like, I want to make risk a non-4-letter word, because I think that the key to wealth is actually risk, taking some of it. The question is, if you're like me, I'm kind of a wuss. Like, I stayed in a corporate job for 12 years because I was too scared to do things by myself. Even though I was like pretty highly skilled, I had a decent amount of cash. I was like, definitely not going to make it. I don't think I'm capable. Like, it took me a long time to get there. And so what I did is, I'm all about risk mitigation, which is like a fancy, financy word to say, how can I just make the outcome so in my favor that even if I'm not as smart as I think I am, it's almost like a win-win no matter what. And so in that instance, I would probably say, make the founder a deal so good that they would feel dumb saying no to it. And so if I was coming to you, Jay, and Jay was just starting out, I wouldn't do this to somebody who has a big platform. They have too many resources. You need to go with somebody that's more accessible to you, that doesn't have a lot of resources, that's more on your level. But when you find that person, you go, hey, win-win deal. Don't give me a cent unless I provide X value, like literally nothing. Don't give me a percentage of the company right away. I never give a percentage of my companies right away anymore. I did once. It cost me $1 million. I was pissed. I didn't do it again. So you can do what's called an earn-in or milestone-based deliverables, which I know sounds like a little maybe boring if people are listening to this.
It's the right way to do it. I'm so glad you're giving this advice. It's great.
Yeah. I mean, what you want to do is say, hey, I love you. You love me. We're going to be together forever. In the off chance that you see a hot little side piece and you run off with them, I want an ability to get the business back, right? And so in that way, I am going to instead say, hey, I'm taking all the risk in this business for the most part. I'm putting in the capital. Unless you're going to put in money that is equal to me, you only get the equity in the business or the upside in the business if it's either duration or it's execution. So either you're here for 1, 2, 3 years, which is called cliff-based investing, or you're here for the first $1 million that you helped me get in, and then the second $1 million, and the third $1 million. And if you help me hit those milestones, you get the equity. If you don't, I wish you well, you wish me well, but we've already signed a prenup, and this is how it works. And so I think we need to start thinking like that. And it's very non-American. We're not so used to negotiating. Probably non-British too. Actually, Indians, incredible at negotiation. Same with a lot of people in the Middle East. But British and American people, not so good at negotiating. We think that it's like a low-level signal on average. So like when I was young, my mom, we call her the Pitbull. She's amazing. And she would always negotiate everything. My dad's an incredible businessman, like totally pulled himself up by his own bootstraps, but my mom would go negotiate. And I don't know if you ever felt like this, but I remember sometimes my mom would be like negotiating for a different price. I'd be like, Mom.
Oh, all the time.
Like, please stop. You just pay it. And she would look at me and she would say like, once it's your money, you pay it, but it's my money. So like, get out of here if you don't want to deal with this. And I used to think it was so embarrassing. And now I realize, oh, that's very smart. And it's actually the thing the wealthy do more than anything else that the poor do not, which is the wealthy negotiate everything and the poor take price while the rich set price.
Wow, I've never thought about it like that. Set price versus taking a price. And I love your mindful habits on mitigating risk in a business relationship, both sides. I think I'm glad that you laid it out that way, because I completely agree with you. The amount of business relationships that have challenges and issues and everything.